Hi there, and welcome to Studio 22 on the campus of Oklahoma City University inside the Walker Center and brought to you by the Mass Communications Department. I'm your host, Alison Letsos, and I have here with me today Brandon Boyle, a senior acting major here at OCU, but that's not all he does. We have a great show lined up for you today, so stick around and we'll be right back. Hi there, welcome back to Studio 22. I'm here with Brandon Boyle, a senior acting major here at OCU. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me, I'm excited.
I'm really excited for you to be here too. So Brandon, among acting at OCU, also does a couple of other things throughout Oklahoma City. He works as an event coordinator at the Civic Center, and he also does some dancing on the side. So why don't you give us a little bit of background about you and how you came into acting and performing in general?
Okay, so it all started in middle school. I grew up in a very rural, small town, and so we had a little theater program, but every year we did a huge Christmas production, and it was like the thing to see in Stillwell, Oklahoma. It was so funny. And so we did like a nativity scene one year, and I was Joseph, and that was cool and fun, but I was still very shy in middle school. And so the next year rolled around, and my music teacher was like, I want you to dress up as a grandma with like a big butt and this dress, all this crazy hair and makeup, and you're just gonna dance around the stage, tossing around this fruitcake. I was like, I don't know if I can do that. And she was like, no, you can do it. You're the only one that I know can do it, and that's why I cast you in it. I was like, okay. And so she really built that confidence in me, and I did it, and it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Like everyone laughing and cheering me on. I was like, this is cool. Maybe I want to do this. I don't know. We'll see. And then that's kind of how it started.
Yeah, and how did you find OCU?
So, funny story. I auditioned for New York University, University of California in Los Angeles, like all the big schools I auditioned, and it just didn't work out. And I was like, honestly, really down about it. And I was talking to my high school music teacher at the time, and she said, have you tried Oklahoma City University? Have you looked into that? I was like, I don't know. I want to get out of Oklahoma. What are you talking about? And she's like, no, it's like a really good school. Kristen Chenoweth went there. And I was like, okay. So I was like, I'll audition. So I auditioned, and honestly, the second I drove onto campus, I just felt a connection. I was like, this is a cool place. And then I hung out with some of the upperclassmen that day. They were calming me down before my audition. And I was like, this is such a cool place. It was very inviting. I was like, I want to be here.
Very cool. So you do a lot of things within Oklahoma City. Can you talk a little bit about the importance of being versatile as an actor or in the industry, or in why you do all of the things that you do?
Mm-hmm. I think the entertainment industry is tough. You know, you're not, especially as an actor, you're not working all the time. So I think it's great to be a well-rounded entertainment industry professional. You know, yeah, at the end of the day, I wish I was in front of the camera or on stage all the time, but there are moments where I'm not, and I gotta pay rent. So it's great to learn how to be a stage manager and work backstage and calling cues for a show, or learning how to house manage Broadway shows. Right now, like you said, I'm an event coordinator at the Civic Center Music Hall, so that's fun, and I'm still kind of in the entertainment industry in a way. Like I still see the national tours that come into town, and it's a way for me to stick into it. So I think being well-rounded just means you're able to work when you're not working. Very
cool. So a thing that Brandon and I have in common is that we both went to the UK around the same time. We both loved it. It was a really, really great experience.
Take me back.
Take us both back, honestly. Aside from the cold weather, absolutely
okay,
not.
No,
so cold. Why don't you talk a little bit about the differences between here versus the UK?
Like for the
in the industry,
okay.
Or for acting, or
I didn't really notice a difference in like acting styles. Like I don't think there's a way American actors act and then there's a way British actors act. I don't think, besides the accent. But I did notice like funding, because in America, like the arts isn't funded by the government, whereas in the UK it is. So they're able to do like these massive productions, and actors aren't necessarily broke or like starving artists, you know. So I noticed that big difference, but then I also noticed a huge difference in the training, because obviously like Oklahoma City University and like New York University and other 4-year universities, private or state, you can get a pretty solid performing arts education there and a good training. Whereas in the UK, if you want to be an actor and you want to study acting and go further with that, you go to a conservatory instead of going to like a university, because universities in the UK just do more like theory-based drama rather than performance-based. So that was a huge distinction that I noticed.
Very cool. Well, when we come back, Brandon's going to give us a little taste of what his process is and when it comes to acting, so stick around.
The Stars in retreat. The shot goes up. Devasane comes out of nowhere, and another block for OCU. This guy's on fire. This kid owns OCU's record in blocks not only on the court, but off the court as well. Earlier today, he was busy crashing the boards. Just a rebounding machine. Even cleaning up the glass. Giving a whole new meaning to garbage time. Devasane, MVP on the court, and keeping Oklahoma beautiful off the court.
Beautiful. This is our land. This is our pride. Our roadways that we travel, our lakes and parks that we love, our businesses that we build, our communities that we create. And that's why littering is not okay. This is Oklahoma, our land, our pride, and we must take care of it. So do your part and help keep Oklahoma beautiful.
Some people don't think it's easy to be green. Audrey does it every day. Turn off appliances when they're not being used. Shut off the lights when you leave a room. Always recycle paper. Recycle plastic, too. Today, Audrey did her part in helping OCU conserve. It's that easy. Have you done the same? Visit okcu.edu/bluegoesgreen for more information.
OCU is smart, fun, cute, driven, so busy, expressive, exciting. But you know this, you go here. OCU is my school.
Welcome back to Studio 22. I have here with me Brandon Boyle, and he's going to give us a little taste into what the world of acting is really like.
All right, well, thanks, Allison. So the first piece that I've got going on right now is from The Tempest by William Shakespeare. And it's a comedy, and basically a tempest, in case you don't already know, is like a tropical storm. And so what happens is, in The Tempest, we are set on a deserted island, and we have two characters, Prospero and Miranda. It's a dad and daughter living on the island, and Prospero actually has magical powers. So one day when this ship is coming along near the deserted island, he conjures up like this huge tropical storm to crash the ship. And so once the ship crashes into the island, there's like all these men coming onto the island wondering how to get off. And on the island is a character named Ferdinand, who I will be playing in this monologue right now. And he meets Miranda and instantly falls in love with her at first sight. And this is actually the first time Miranda has actually seen a man besides her dad. She's never seen any other guy before, so when she sees Ferdinand, she also instantly falls in love with him. And so Prospero notices this huge attraction between them both, and he isn't the biggest fan of it, but to find out if Ferdinand is true and if he actually does love his daughter, he decides to kind of trap him and make him his slave in a way, and he forces him to do all these odious chores. And so something that he has him do is that these huge logs, he wants him to pick them up and just push them from point A to point B. And so at the top of this monologue, we see Ferdinand with these logs, and in this moment, he just tells the audience how much he loves Miranda. There be some sports are painful, and in their labor delight in them sets off. Some kinds of baseness are nobly undergone, and most poor matters point to rich ends. This, my mean task, would be as heavy to me as odious, but the mistress which I serve quickens what's dead and makes my labor's pleasures. She is 10 times more gentle than her father is crabbed, and he's composed of harshness. I must remove some thousands of these longs upon a sore injunction. My mistress weeps when she sees me work, and says such baseness had never liked Zecutor. I forget, but these sweet thoughts do even refresh my labor's most busy list when I do it. All right, thanks. So that was The Tempest from William Shakespeare. And so next up, I've got a television monologue from a popular TV show, you may have heard of it, called Shameless. And so this monologue is the character Ian, that's famously played by Cameron Monaghan. And this is season 6, episode 12. And so what happens in this monologue is he's been fired from his job from being a paramedic, simply based on the fact that he's bipolar. He's suffering from this mental illness, which at the end of the day is discrimination against him. So in this monologue, we find him just building up the courage to stand up to his boss and tell him how wrong he is. What do you think I should have done? Would you have hired me if I checked that box that said I had a mental illness? What kind of choice is that? Tell the truth, you don't get the job. Lie, maybe they'll never find out. What would you do? You'd lie. You think because I'm bipolar, an illness that I am managing, by the way, that I can't do this job, where half the people we deal with are mentally ill, are living on the streets because they can't find help. You wouldn't refuse to hire me if I was in a wheelchair, if I had a physical handicap. No, because it is illegal to discriminate against someone who is handicapped, and I am handicapped. It's not my fault. I didn't do anything to put this on myself. I have a disease. All right, so we're going to tone that back down from that sad dramaticness, and I'll show you a little bit of tap dancing soon with Allison.
Stars in retreat. The shot goes up. Devasane comes out of nowhere, and another block for OCU. This guy's on fire. This kid owns OCU's record in blocks not only on the court, but off the court as well. Earlier today, he was busy crashing the boards. Just a rebounding machine. Even cleaning up the glass, giving a whole new meaning to garbage time. Devasane, MVP on the court, and keeping Oklahoma beautiful off the court.
Hey, Oklahoma, do your part and help. Keep Oklahoma beautiful. This is our land. This is our pride. Our roadways that we travel, our lakes and parks that we love, our businesses that we build, our communities that we create. And that's why littering is not okay. This is Oklahoma, our land, our pride, and we must take care of it. So do your part and help. Keep Oklahoma beautiful.
Some people don't think it's easy to be green. Audrey does it every day. Turn off appliances when they're not being used. Shut off the lights when you leave a room. Always recycle paper. Recycle plastic, too. Today, Audrey did her part in helping OCU conserve. It's that easy. Have you done the same? Visit okcu.edu/bluegoesgreen for more information.
OCU is smart, fun, cute, driven, so busy, expressive, exciting. But you know this, you go here. OCU is my school.
Hi, welcome back to Studio 22. Now Brandon's going to show us his ability to be versatile by giving us a little tap dance, and then we have a surprise for you. He's going to try and teach me how to tap dance, which is going to be terrible. So I'm very excited. So here's Brandon. I think I'm a little
Are you ready?
afraid. I'm a little afraid, honestly.
All right.
This
so
is going to be, I'm ready. Okay, it's going to be great.
You're going to kill it.
It's going to be awesome.
All right, so what's fun about this combo, there's like a tad bit of rhythm tapping, but it's kind of just like your basic like Broadway like moves like you're going to see in 42nd Street. Like you've got your time steps, and I threw in some back to Broadways and paradiddle. So it's kind of like your basic stuff.
Great.
And you're going to do great.
I am so excited.
All right, so it starts off with 4 flaps.
4 flaps.
And I just want to clarify, when you spell it, it's flaps. But we just call it flaps because you make 2 sounds. So just kind of think of it as throwing your foot down. And it's just the ball.
Yeah, my heel doesn't touch at all?
Yeah, the heel doesn't touch at all. Yeah. And all your weight is going to go on it.
Okay.
Because if you don't put all your weight on it, then it's going to turn into a slap. Ooh. And we want a flap. So like this would be a slap, but then with all our weight on it, it's a flap.
Okay.
And those are going to be running flaps. So basically, like, it's just like you're running.
Okay,
you
running.
know, but you're flapping at the same time. So it's just.
Okay, I'm ready.
I am very much. I learned about sound, so scatting really helps me whenever I tap, and that's along with counts. So just think of it as da 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 da.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I want to see you do it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm ready.
5, 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da. Yes, there you go. All right. So yeah, after those 4 flaps, then you're just gonna flat ball change. Do you know a ball change?
Yes, it's just like a step,
It's
basically.
really, think of it as just like a step. Like your back foot, whichever foot is back, goes first, and then the front one steps.
Okay.
So we're just gonna flat ball change,
change.
and then we're gonna do two of those.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 4 flaps and then 2 flat ball changes.
Okay.
Are you good?
Yeah.
We'll pick that up.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
5, 6, 7, 8. Flat ball change. Flat ball change.
I think I did that.
Yes,
I
think you did
without,
too. She's killing it.
I'm doing things.
And then after the flaps and the flaps ball changes, we have a cramp roll. And so it's just 4 even sounds.
Okay.
And so what's going to happen is that we're starting it on the right. So it's going to go on the ball of your foot, your right foot, and then on the ball of your left foot, and then down with your heel on the right, down with your heel on the left.
Okay.
So it's just da, 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 da.
Got it.
Ready to do that?
All together or just that?
Just that. We'll just do the cramp roll.
Great,
so
yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I rushed that, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think you got it.
I think, yeah.
All right, so the counts for that would be a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and 6, a 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Oh.
So we're gonna do a second cramp
There's so
roll,
many
and
steps.
you're gonna double time it.
Oh God. Okay.
So you can think of the counts for the cramp roll: 1, 2, 3, 4. But then for the second cramp roll, it's 1 and 2 and.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Yeah. So da 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 da.
Great.
So we have that first cramp roll that's slower, and then the second one that's faster. And then we're just gonna go toe heel.
Toe heel.
And then we are going to stomp.
Stomp.
And a stomp
I'm good at that.
Yeah, stomp, you just literally stomp it down and it comes back up. If you leave it on the ground, that's called a stamp. But we have that at the end. So we'll do
Okay.
that later. Think of a stamp like literally like it stays.
Okay.
And then the stomp just comes right back up.
That feels so awkward.
Are you good to kind of run down? So we have
Maybe.
we have flat ball change, ball heel, stomp.
I'm gonna watch your feet and hopefully do the same thing.
Yes, you will.
That's the goal.
All right. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8.
I kind of did that a little bit.
You want to do it one more time?
Yeah, I think
All right.
so. Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and 6, a 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 5.
Ish.
Yeah.
You got
carried
ish.
along,
I
and
got
I messed
ish.
up with the count, so you're
my
killing
feet
it.
trip over themselves, I think.
So now we've done our stomp, and
So
like
now
I
we're
said,
on
it's
the
going
foot,
to come
and it
back
comes
up,
up.
and we're going to do a single time step. Have you
I don't
ever
know
done
what that
it?
means.
Oh, it's great. They're so much fun. So I'll do it from the side so that
Okay.
they can see it.
I'm ready.
Because think of a time step like a cycle, like it's circling, or like
Okay.
a ball rolling. So, and it starts on 8. See how like I was talking about the circle, it just kind of rolls back around?
Yeah, I see
So
it.
that's how that will happen. And time step always starts on 8 and 4. If anyone tells you it starts on like 1 and 5, they are wrong. You need your money back.
I'm glad for that really keen advice.
Yes. And so what's going to happen, we have that stomp that starts on
Stomp.
8, and you're just going to lift it back up and kind of hop, and then stomp, hop, bring it back down, but then
Down.
you're going to switch your
lose,
weight,
Lose that foot.
and then just a flat ball
Flat
change.
ball change.
But whenever you come back down for that flat ball change, flat ball, it's kind of like a flat ball stomp to start
Okay.
it on the other side since
Okay.
it starts on 4. So we have stomp, leap,
leap,
switch, flat ball stomp, do, 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 do.
I don't think I'm very good at this.
I think you're-
I don't think I'm good at this.
Let's kind of break it down again.
Okay, I'm ready.
So stomp,
hop,
leap, switch, flat ball stomp, hop, switch, flat ball stomp, hop,
I'm gonna
switch.
fall off of this platform.
Let's go a little bit faster, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
can do it.
Yeah.
Stomp, hop,
hop,
switch,
switch,
flat ball stomp, hop, switch,
Ooh,
flat ball
I'm
stomp.
switched. I'm lost again.
Luckily, we only do 2. Does that make you feel better?
That does make me feel a little better.
Okay.
However, yeah, it's gonna be.
I think you got the basics of
Yeah,
it down.
I think.
So we have ball heel stomp, we're just gonna do 2 time steps. So this is 1, and then you got another one on the right.
Okay.
And then how you end that, that'll be more of a stamp.
Okay.
Your weight will be on
Foot's
it
there.
because then you're gonna go into buffaloes. Very.
Oh, and you're doing things with your arms
Yes,
now.
you can add arms just to make it a little more Broadway.
Flourish. I think
Jazz
I'm
hands if you want.
going to be more focused on not tripping over my own feet, but it's going to be great.
So a buffalo is basically leap,
Leap,
shuffle.
shuffle.
Yeah, shuffle is just like da-da, kind of like a flat, but except you don't put the weight on it. It just comes right back up. And you want to throw it with your knee. So we got leap, shuffle, kind of another hop with your ankle kind of up in the front. So it's leap, shuffle, hop, leap, shuffle, hop, leap, shuffle, hop. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. You got it.
I think we should try to put this all together.
Let's do it. You ready?
Yeah, I don't even remember where we start, honestly, so I'm just going to watch you.
It's going to be 4 flaps, 4 flat ball changes, cramp roll.
Great. Okay.
Time step.
Okay.
You got it. 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and 6, a 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da.
I just did a lot of feet flapping.
Yes! As long as you're moving your feet and tapping.
I was just not flapping my feet at that point,
You're
honestly, because
fine.
I got so lost, honestly.
I'm going to give you a hand. That was great.
Thank you.
Shall we do it one more time?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, yeah. I think you can.
Okay.
Let's add face. You know, look up. Like, you're on a Broadway stage. This is 42nd Street, and you're here for the crowd.
Yeah, let's do this, and then...
Alrighty. 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, a 3, a 4, 5, 6, a 7, 8. I forgot the buffaloes.
Ta-da! And that is me doing a very poor rendition of tap dancing. And we'll be right back after this break.
Oklahoma isn't your room. So don't trash it.
Thank you so much, Brandon, for being here and trying to teach me how to tap dance.
I think you killed it.
Thank you so much. And thank you guys for viewing today, and we'll see you next time on Studio 22.